guys, my brother and I are redesigning our website, gogolapps.com. Now that's going to take a very long time, but my little sister showed some interest in making her own web pages. And so we taught her the basics, but she has nothing to edit on. Now when my brother and I were her age, my dad made us use Vim or Vi. Now that takes a lot of learning. We wanted something easier for my little sister to use, so we decided to use VScode. Now I'm not sure my dad would approve, so don't tell him, but VScode is free and it's amazing for editing almost anything. You can edit any sort of code, Python, HTML, and it's really versatile. So we're going to go get that downloaded on her Raspberry Pi because she's using her Raspberry Pi computer to write her HTML. So let's go get that downloaded on my little sister's Raspberry Pi. When we go to download VS Code, we have a few options. Now to choose the correct option, we need to find out how many bits your operating system is on your Raspberry Pi. Now to do that, we can type in the command on the shell. So if we open the shell, getconf, and then in capitals, long_bit. Now you can see ours is 32 bits, and I'd expect yours to be 2, but it's worth just checking just in case. Now let's open a web browser and type VS Code, and then go to this website here. Now you can go to download here and click on it, and then we'll be getting VS Code for Debian. Well, I think that's how you pronounce it, I'm not sure. I've always pronounced it Debian instead because I always say Raspbian, and Raspbian is a sort of interpretation of Debian. Anyways, we're getting sidetracked here. So we have a few options, like I mentioned earlier, and we'll choose ARM instead of ARM64. And by the way, the ARM just means ARM processor, and at the moment all the Raspberry Pis currently have an ARM processor on them. So I'm going to choose ARM. That'll be the 32-bit version, which is what we need. And then you can see it's downloading. Do you want to install this file? Install. And then I needed authentication, so I just typed in my password. And then it should have installed now, so if I go into the Raspberry and go to Accessories, and then at the bottom you can see Visual Studio Code. We've launched it and we now have Visual Studio Code on our Raspberry Pi. So let's just make a new file here. And we're just going to quickly do a mini web page, so we'll do the doc type HTML at the top. And then I'm just going to save this onto the desktop. So just save this as index, I guess, .html. And you can see it's just appeared on the desktop there. So now I'm just going to do a mini web page. So I'll just do HTML and then the head. And oh my goodness, I've spelled HTML wrong, which is very stupid. Now for the body. Inside I'm just going to do a heading of Hello Google Apps people, I think. There we go. And then let's just save that, of course, and then open it. So we have ourselves a little web page there. Also, Visual Studio Code also has a built-in terminal. So if you just go Terminal, New Terminal, and you can see we have our shell there. Let's just do pwd, which is print working directory, or cd desktop, and then ls-al, and that'll just list all of our files. What about top? All the top processes. Control-C to stop that. Oh, and let's do the command from earlier, the getconf long_bit, and we can see how many bits our operating system is. And there we go, we can see it's 32 bits, and our shell works as normal. My sister's been using VS Code to write her website, so this is just the code that she's written. Do you want to show us your web page? Here we go. Do you want to scroll down and show them the photo?
Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Have a good day. Bye.